Hello everyone, this is COADB.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we are briefly going to discuss several different coats of arms in the Preston family. The first, shown here, belonged to the Preston Baronets of Furness Abbey in Lancashire, and it was created in the Baronetage of England in 1644 for Sir John Preston, born 1617, the son of John and the grandson of Thomas Preston of Levens Hall and Furnace Abbey, who was a member of Parliament. The family descended from the Preston family that was seated at Preston Richard and Preston Patrick in Westmorland in the 12th century. This, the arms of Roger Preston, who died in 1599, of Upottery in County Devonshire. He was the grandson of Thomas Preston that we mentioned on the previous slide. Another for Preston of Holker in Lancashire. George Preston, who was alive in the year 1613, was the son of John and the grandson of Christopher Preston of Holker, and they descended from the family of Westmorland. Here we see an oil painting of the children of George Preston, as well as a photograph of Holker Hall. Next, a similar coat of arms that was borne by several families in Yorkshire. Those of Flasby Hall. William Preston was a merchant of Leeds who purchased Flasby. He was the son of John Preston, a merchant of Leeds, and the mayor in 1745, and the grandson of Christopher Preston, who died in 1639. A branch descended from them, known as the Prestons of Morby. They were represented by Henry Preston Esq. There was also a branch in Askham Bryan Hall. They were represented in the 19th century by Reverend John D'Arcy Warcop Preston, and they descended from Admiral D'Arcy Preston of the Royal Navy, who was born in 1765. Here we see an old photograph of Flasby Hall. Here we see an old photograph of Morby Hall. And here we see a photograph of Askham Bryan Hall. Next, Argent 3 unicorns heads erased sable. This the arms of Preston of Craigmillar in County Edinburgh, Scotland. They descended from Simon Preston of Craigmillar, born in 1510, who was Lord Provost of Edinburgh and member of the Privy Council of Scotland. Here we see his arms, and if you'll notice, he bore them with a trefoil in the middle. And this was also the arms of the Prestons of Formartine. And Sir Henry Preston of Formartine was born in 1350 and died in 1433. Here we see a photograph of Craigmillar Castle. Another similar coat of arms, this belonging to the Preston Baronets of Valleyfield in the County of Perth. It was created in the Baronetage of Nova Scotia in 1637 for Sir George Preston. A baronet was a hereditary knighthood that ranked above most knighthoods, but was not officially part of the peerage. Here we see a list of the Preston Baronets of Valleyfield all the way through the 9th baronet, who died in the year 1873. Here we see a picture of Valleyfield House, as well as an old oil painting of Robert Preston, who I believe was the 6th baronet. Here again is Valley House. With supporters, the 1st Earl of Desmond, Sir Richard Preston, who died in 1628. He was a favorite of King James, and he was made Lord Dingwall by the king in 1609. Another coat of arms is this found in the funeral entry of John Preston, who died in 1686. He was Alderman of Dublin and Mayor of Dublin, the son of Hugh Preston of Bolton in Lancashire. Similar coat of arms, this belonged to the Prestons of Stanfield Hall. We know Reverend George Preston rebuilt the hall in 1792, and Isaac Preston, who changed his name to Isaac Jermy in 1832, was part of this family, and he was murdered at the hall along with his son in 1848. This was also similar to the arms of a Preston, first name unknown, who was a Suffolk knight who lived in the 15th century. And here we see Stanfield Hall, where the famous murders occurred. Another coat of arms, the arms of the Viscounts Gormanston. Robert Preston was the first Viscount, born in 1435. He was Lord Chancellor of Ireland and Lord Deputy of Ireland. He descended from Robert Preston, who was the first Baron Gormanston. He was an Anglo-Irish statesman and judge who briefly served as Lord Chancellor of Ireland. This is also very similar to the arms of the Viscount Tara, who was Sir Thomas Preston, the first Viscount Tara, born 1585, an Irish soldier. This is the arms of the the Prestons of Dalby Park. Captain John Willoughby Preston, born 1836 of Dalby Park in Lincolnshire, was the son of Reverend Stephen Preston of Louth and the grandson of William Preston. Here we see an old photograph of Dalby Park. Another coat of arms, similar to that borne by William de Preston around the year 1300, and Piers de Preston, who lived in the 14th century. Another, this similar to the arms of Thomas de Preston, who lived in the 14th century. Another, this the arms of the Prestons of Cricket in County Somerset, England, who descended from Stephen Preston, who purchased the estate in 1466. Another from Leicestershire, England. Another from Melton in County Leicestershire, and also found in Yorkshire. Another found in Yorkshire. Another from either Boughton or Barton in Suffolk. Another featuring 3 garbs from Lincolnshire, found in the arms of the Heneage family. And Argent on a chevron engrailed between 3 annulets, gules from Cheshire. And another sable across ermine between 4 leopards' faces or. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to find out who your ancestors were and learn whether or not they owned a coat of arms, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer professional genealogy research service. Thank you very much. Link in the description.